Hi everyone, this is the routine for the cut and restored rope that you learnt in my workshop. This trick is all about you. Or it could be about me too. Because in the beginning of the Bible, we find out that God made us to be his friends, to be in a relationship as his children with him. But he also gave us some rules, some instructions to keep his world and each other safe. The trouble is, we're not very good at following instructions, are we? And when we do that, we break that relationship with God. It cuts us off from being able to be with God in heaven. The Bible calls that sin S-I-N, I in the middle, for when we think I'm more important than what God says, or think I don't need to worry about the instructions that God's given. But God wanted to do something to make sure that he could have his children in heaven again. So what he did was sent his son into the world to live amongst us, to live as Jesus, fully human but fully God, to grow up in a family, to have to work, to have to grieve, to laugh, to learn, to eat, to do everything we do. But at the end, he gave up his life to repair that relationship with God when he died on a cross. When he was taken down from that cross, they made sure that his body was secure. They locked it in a tomb for 1, 2, 3 days. But on the third day, something incredible happened as the stone was rolled away, and Jesus came back to life to restore us in that relationship with God again, him as our Father, we as his children, forgiven, restored and reconciled. That's something that sounds like good news, something that makes me smile, and hopefully will be something for you too. This is the paper tear routine called Ticket to Heaven or One Way. I've got some good news here. Using my sheet of paper, I'm going to show you how you can get to heaven. Yeah, with a piece of paper. You see, some people think that if you go out into the countryside and find yourself a really high mountain to walk up and spend time at the top of it, that you'll be closer to God. Sorry to say, but that won't get you into heaven, though if you fell off, you might get there quicker. Other people think that if you go to a special building like a temple or a church, that will get you into heaven. But just going to a building doesn't make any difference, in the same way that me going to McDonald's every week doesn't turn me into a chef, just makes me a bit bigger around the middle. But I believe there's a way to heaven, and I'm going to show it now. Here it is. Very simply, a way to heaven. There you have it. Everyone, look, an aeroplane to get me to heaven. Look, there's a little cockpit here as well that I can fly in. What? You don't think that will work? Oh, of course it won't. It wouldn't be quick enough. Airplane will never get me to heaven. No, instead I need to go by rocket ship. Much quicker. What? You don't think that will work either? No, you see, in John 14 verse 6 in the New Testament of the Bible, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth and the life. The only way to the Father is through me. You see, Jesus died on a cross. He died on a cross so that we could go to heaven, so that we could be forgiven for all the things that we've done wrong and have our relationship with God restored. Isn't that something to get excited about? And that's why they call Good Friday the good news.